Solving equations of the form z to the power n equals w, where w is a complex number. So the problem to solve is use de Moivre's theorem to solve this z cubed equals minus 2 minus 2i. Just a refresher, this thing tells you if z is in polar form like that, r cis theta, z to the n, you raise the magnitude gets to the power n, and the angle gets multiplied by n. Alright, and it also works for fractions if n is a fraction, like a square root, because that's what we're going to do in this example. So first let's put this into polar form. Okay, so polar form, r is going to be the square root of x squared plus y squared. Theta is going to be inverse tan of y over x. Okay, and we're going to adjust for quadrant. This is my x minus 2, this is my y minus 2. So r equals square root of minus 2 squared plus minus 2 squared, which is the square root of square root of 8. Okay, theta is going to be, this is obviously a 45 degree angle. If we were to draw this, it's down this way. So it's the inverse tan of minus 2 over minus 2 is 45 degrees, or pi over 4. But we're down here at, this is negative pi plus theta. So we're actually at negative 3 pi over 4. Okay. So we've got z cubed equals square root of 8 cis of minus 3 pi over 4. So to solve for z, we have to take the 1/3 root of all of this. Negative 3 pi over 4. Okay, 1/3 root. Okay, the only adjustment we have to make is we've got to change this angle. We've got to, because negative 3 pi over 4 is the same as if I added 2 pi, if I do a full circle, I'm going to have the same angle. Okay, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to take negative 3 pi over 4, and I'm going to add 2 pi to it. So that means I'm going to let this k here, I'm going to make k equal 0 when I don't add any 2 pi's to this. I'm going to let it equal 1. I'm going to add 1 full loop, 2 pi to that. And I'm going to let it equal 2 to add 4 pi for 2 full circles. And I'm not going to go any further than that because because this is a third power, I'm going to have 3 solutions. So I just need these 3. Alright, so this is, hopefully it'll become clear why I'm doing that. So z is going to be equal to, so now if I apply this de Moivre's, this square root of 8 has to get to the 1/3 power. Then I've got this cis of these angles, and I have to divide them all by 3. So this is 1/3 of negative 3 pi over 4 plus 2 pi k. Alright, for this same k equals 0, 1, 2. So, the square root of 8 to the 1/3 power is the square root of 2. Then I just have to multiply this 1/3 out into the brackets. So I'm going to get minus pi over 4, because the 3 and 3 cancel. And we're going to get plus 2 pi over 3 times k. K equals 0, 1, 2. Okay, so now let's do my solution. When k is 0, z equals square root of 2 cis minus pi over 4. When k equals 1, so that was my first solution, I'm going to have 3 solutions. Square root of 2 cis minus pi over 4 plus k is 1, so this is just 2 pi over 3. And k, and let's just work out what is pi over 4. This is square root of 2 cis. That is negative 3 pi over 12 plus 8 pi over 12, so that is 5 pi over 12. And the last one, k equals 2, z equals square root of 2 cis minus pi over 4 plus k is 2, so 2 times 2 is 4 pi over 3. Okay, which is, let's see, negative 3 pi over 12 and times 4 plus 16 pi over 12. So I believe that is 13 pi over 12, which is out of bounds because it's supposed to be less than pi, so we're going to subtract 2 pi from that one. Okay, this is more than pi, so we're going to subtract 2 pi, so we're going to subtract 24 pi over 12. Okay, to get this in the proper bounds of, just remember, pi, theta, pi for these angles. Okay, so cis negative 11 pi over 12. Alright, so these are my 3 solutions. Z is square root of 2 cis minus pi over 4, square root of 2 cis 5 pi over 12, square root of 2 cis negative 11 pi on 12. This 2 pi over 3 that I added each time, that's 120 degrees. So I've got one answer. This one is 120 degrees clockwise, I think. Clockwise, yeah. No, count anti-clockwise. And this one is another 120 degrees. And then from this one back to this one is another 120 degrees. Okay, so they're all 120 degrees apart. And so here's what the solutions actually look like. This is out of your textbook. So the minus pi over 4, so that's obviously this first one. And the next one, 5 pi over 12, is this one. It's almost 6 pi over 12 would be up here, 90 degrees. And the last one is back down here. And that's how you do these. So why don't y'all have a go, solve this in polar form. 3 answers, and I will put the answers up here after you pause, and I'll put the answer. Okay, here's the first part of the solution. Converted to cis form, 8 cis 2 pi over 3. Okay, and let me scroll down, I'll pause again, I'll do the rest. And that finishes it. There are the 3 solutions.